Hi, and welcome to the daily reading for the 15th of May. I'm doing little catch-ups. So, 15th of May is from Affirmations for the Inner Child by Rokelle, Lerner. And she's also the author of the best-selling Daily Affirmations for Adult Children of Alcoholics. So, it's titled, I Know That I Can Succeed. Today I will look at my tasks with the eyes of an adult and not the eyes of a child. I will not allow my rebellious inner child to interfere with my work that I must accomplish today. I will firmly prod my inner adolescent who wants to procrastinate and complain. I will calm my inner child who feels helpless in carrying out adult responsibilities. Doing inner child work does not mean that the child must take over. It would be ridiculous to expect my 13-year-old to drive me to work, conduct a meeting, or negotiate a business deal. There are times that I must fulfill commitments and meet deadlines. During these times, I depend on my adult wisdom, balanced by my child's creativity. This day, I will enter new projects with a consciousness of balance. If I need help, I will ask for it and not be ashamed to seek assistance. With my adult self and child self in balance, I know that I can succeed. That's interesting. I've just started to read from this book again. I hadn't read from it for a while. And as I said, I'm doing some catch-up readings because of the vacation time that I took and didn't do when I was away. So, it's interesting. It's the first time I've done, or it's the first time I've read about this balance between your adult self and your child self. I know about inner child work and I know about being an adult, but this is really interesting and I think helpful. It would be ridiculous to expect my 13-year-old to drive me to work, conduct a meeting, or negotiate a business deal. So we can't let our inner child be in charge when it comes to adult things, but we can invite in our inner child's creativity around that adult task that we must complete. And I love the way she's said about not letting the inner adolescent who wants to procrastinate and complain be in charge. Because I resonate with that. Today even I have been not procrastinating, but not doing what I feel I should be doing. And there's that should work that I talk about quite a lot in these videos. I don't like to use the should word because it implies judgment on myself, but I have this morning been judging myself for not getting stuff done that I have to do. See, there's that have word, that I choose to do. Maybe I really need to go into the third one, which is I get to do it. I get to do it. I get to go on my laptop and I get to, scroll around and I get to go on Google and look for things that I want to be investigating. But the investigating of a lot of stuff for me is, I find it boring. I'm not interested in it, but it's stuff that I think I should be doing. So maybe there's a lesson in that for me, that there's no creativity involved in it. So my inner child is not involved and doesn't want to take part. So my inner adolescent is saying, no, that's boring. We're not going to do that today. So perhaps for me, I don't know how it is for you, but perhaps for me, I need to spend some time maybe in meditation with the various inner me's, my inner child, my inner adolescent, my inner adult, really, because they're all connected. It's all one source, it's all one soul, but we have different elements of it. And these parts of us were developed over a few years. I think, each chakra, when you talk about the energy system, is kind of in a 7-year cycle. So your root chakra was developed over the first 7 years, and then the sacral chakra over the 7 to 14 years. So if there was things happening to you during those periods, then those chakras might need a little bit of work done. In my case, a lot of work has been done, but still maybe more needing done. Interesting that I'm speaking about chakras, because that was not in the plan. But it is something about these various stages of our lives and things happening in those stages where we developed coping mechanisms that maybe now are not helpful for us in our adult life, our adult head and our work life, and our business. Sometimes there are things that need done that are boring, and we either have to do them or pivot and do something else, or employ somebody to do those things for us. Anyway, 5 minutes up, and I will let you go. Namaste, love to you all. Bye now.